Yeah, rest assured, Miss Open is fire. Daily categories lifting you higher. Pull up, jump out, open the door. Stay in the know is what we're here for. Non-stop news with traffic jams, it's true. Join the ride, make it do what it do. Opinionated news is here for you. Hot topics dropping, always something new. Stop by the station, speak your mind. Become a traffic jam and leave the noise behind. Opinionated news is the place to be. Hot topics firing, come and join me. I'm Miss Open, ready to claim wealth. Dropping news and gems like I never left. Views that matter, each voice is heard. Let's jam this traffic and spread the word. Discussion's top tier, put your clutch in gear. Buckle up, I'm driving the news all day, every day, getting to the views. Yeah. Opinionated news is here to stay. So beep beep, now get out the way. Remember Miss Open and opinionated news is fire. Like and subscribe to become a traffic jammer. Let the something is fire. Daily categories lifting you higher. Pull up, jump out, open the door. Stay in the know is what we're here for. Non-stop news for traffic jams is true. Join the ride, make it do what it do. Opinionated news is here for you. Hot topics dropping, always something new. I Miss Open, ready to claim wealth. Dropping news and gems like I never left. Views that matter, each voice is heard. Let's jam this traffic and spread the word. Discussion's top tier, put your clutch in gear. Buckle up, I'm driving the news all day, every day, getting to the views. Opinionated news is here to stay. So beep beep, now get out the way. Remember Miss Open and opinionated news is fire. Like and subscribe to become a traffic jammer. Detroit nice, man. Too many kids left in the dark. Who gon' save them? Mama in the kitchen, but she ain't cooking meals. Just warming up a needle while the baby catch chills. Crib full of roaches, heat cut off. Shorty 5 years old, already feeling lost. Big sis working, but it ain't no job. She just trying to make rent, doing things that rob her of her soul, but she holding it in. She rocking her brother to sleep once again. Cold streets, cold nights, cold hearts, no lights. Babies cry, no reply. Mama gone, so tight. Who gon' love them? Who gon' care? Or is love lost in the smoke-filled air? Filled air, filled air. Empty fridge, stomach growling like a beast. Heard a knock at the door, wasn't love, it was police. They took mama out, cuffs tight on her wrist. Said she left the kids starving and they couldn't take risks. Now little man in the back seat, tears rolling down. Ain't nobody there when he look around. New house, new bed, but the pain still stay. He just another number in the foster way. Cold streets, cold nights, cold hearts, no lights. Babies cry, no reply. Mama gone, so tight. Who gon' love them? Who gon' care? Or is love lost in the smoke-filled air? Filled air, filled air, filled air. Nah, this ain't just music, this real life. These kids ain't numbers, they futures, they light. But the system ain't saving them, the streets ain't raising them. Somebody gotta change it for the cold, keep taking them. Boy grew up, now he running with the crew. Ain't nobody ever taught him what a real man do. He just know hunger, he just know pain. So he load up the Glock, let it bang in the rain. Another life lost, another name on the news. Another young soul never learned how to choose. And mama in the cell with her head hung low, thinking about the son that she never got to know. Cold nights, Detroit. Who gon' save her?
On this segment of Open Discussion Detroit, a boy who would be turning 2 years old this Monday was allegedly tortured and beaten at the hands of his babysitter while he had been there for 48 hours while the mom worked. Let's talk about it. Once again, I apologize. I had my thing on mute, so I'll start over. Welcome to Opinionated News. I'm Miss Open. Come in. We're always open. Thank you for being here, Platinum, Vibes Queen. I really appreciate you. I had a few more people in, but they're no longer here. They'll hopefully come back. But I'm going to still hold my discussion tonight. So I ran into a story. As you all know, I live here in Detroit, Michigan. Mark DeAndre Live. His platform is on Facebook, but he hits the ground running. He put the boots to the ground here in Detroit for all the stories. The community calls him when they want to have their voice heard, when they feel like the news isn't hearing them, the police isn't hearing them, they will call Mark DeAndre Live. And last night he went live as he picked up a young lady from Children's Hospital. When he picked up this young lady from Children's Hospital, which he had already, he know her, had some stories going. Yes, ma'am, Platinum. I'm going to tell you about a child, and but the child is still alive. So I'm going to go ahead and start that off on a positive note. As of today, the child is still alive, but we're going to talk about this story. So Mark DeAndre got a call from a young lady saying, "Hey, I need to tell my story. There's this guy named Ruben, not sure who Ruben is. He's a podcaster that is putting my story out before the facts are here. And what he's saying is false. So I want you to tell my story, Mark." So Mark went and picked her up from Children's Hospital on yesterday. So today is Wednesday. So yesterday on Tuesday, he went and picked her up. But they have been in communication, obviously, since Sunday. The incident happened on Sunday. But I'm going to give you a little backstory before. I apologize, you all. I was a little late because my neighbors, y'all know I stay in the hood, and my neighbors above me have been playing loud music. So hopefully it's just their TV this time, so I won't have to go on mute or anything. But so if you hear some crazy background noise, it's just my neighbors upstairs because my house is completely silent. But I'm going to get back to the story. So the young lady got with Mark. He picked her up. And when he picked her up, she wanted to tell her side of the story. So she said she picked her son. Well, she has three. I'm going to start over. She has three children. Not sure how old she is. She has a 9-year-old son, 6-year-old daughter, and the baby that we're going to be discussing tonight will be turning 2 on this Monday. Those are the three kids that we know about that she discussed. So she works at one of the major factories here in Detroit. You know, it's a lot of car factories, and the hours are always crazy. She says she worked basically from 6:45 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. So she needed to take her baby. Yep, they did, Platinum. We're going to talk about that. But I still stand by Mark. At the end of the day, she needed to take her kids and disperse them. Well, she took her baby to a friend that she has had for 4 years. She say they pray together. They're friends. They pray together, cry together. They take their kids on play dates. So she trusted her baby. She only known her 4 years, but she trusted her baby with this individual. The baby has been there before. She has kept him before. So she drops him off Friday before she goes to work. She says that she's running late for work. Now, there's the evidence hasn't came out yet because this is going to be an ongoing case. Like I said, I hadn't even hit the news yet, but this is the story that she is saying that she dropped her baby off on Friday before her 6:45 shift because she was running late, so she didn't get out. I guess they came and got the baby. Now, she's calling throughout the time while the baby is gone, checking on her. She say the babysitter / godmother actually sent some pictures throughout that time because the baby had to stay the night, Friday night, all day Saturday because the way her schedule works, and Sunday as well. So for 48 hours, the baby was to be at the babysitter / friend / godmother. So here's Sunday night. We're going to fast forward to Sunday. She says she's at work about 10 o'clock that night. She gets a phone call to the job saying that her child is on the way to the hospital. Something, he's okay. This is what she's saying was told to her. He's okay, but she might need to get to the hospital. The location where she works is about 45 minutes from where her child was. So she said she dropped everything. She didn't even care about the job at that moment. She ran to her baby. So we're going to watch this clip and we're going to see exactly what she said, because the baby has been, according to the doctors, the baby was tortured. So we're just going to hear what she says. So give me one moment. I'm going to present my screen to you all. Mark is very good. And before I do that, Platinum, I want to discuss that. It's a lot of haters here in Detroit, because even before the Naziah Harris story, I met Mark personally 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4 now, on another case. Not trying to get clout. This is what he do. He has a corporation, 7 Mile Radio. He gets out here and he put his boots on the ground, and he's helping these people. He got people that vouch for him, kids that he's helped and saved. And at the end of the day, it's always going to be a hater when you're doing God's work. Period. Point blank. So I'm going to play this clip when I figure out how to present my screen properly. And we're just going to listen to what they have to say. I'm going to stop the clip after a couple of minutes, and we're going to have to discuss it, because I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. This is my first time presenting someone else's footage, so I'm trying to make sure I'm doing it correctly. So give me just one moment as I share my screen.
Okay, so she left her son with the babysitter, and while she was at work, she got a call saying that her son was being rushed to the hospital.
Okay.
Like, that's what they said.
Yeah, I'm coming from lunch at 10. After 10.
Put your seat on.
She called my phone. She called my phone talking about, hey, you need to get here. Your baby can't rush to the hospital. He's on responsible. But he's okay. They got him together. But you still need to get here. I instantly ran up off the floor. Ain't no such thing as I got a funny emergency time to clock out. No, I got the fuck off the line. Rush, it took me 40 minutes to get to my baby. In the process of getting to my baby, she kept calling my phone. She's like, when you get here, I can't remember that part. Fuck that part. When I got to the hospital, it took me 40 minutes. I was ignoring everybody calling. I don't want to talk to somebody. I got to focus on getting on this road. I'm still heights.
Right.
I get there, she's trying to hug me. Mind you, in the midst of her trying to hug me, I don't want to talk to nobody but the nurses. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck everybody else. Fuck these officers. I'm trying to get to the trauma. The door has to say trauma. I'm like, where my baby at? I'm getting there. I made it to the emergency room. You know, she like, I be her son. She had an ambulance for her 4-year-old son. I guess the nurses realized that I was his mom. Mind you, I don't know what's going on with my son. Where he's at? Which room he's in? It's about 40 fucking nurses surrounding a room that so happens to be my son. They didn't tell me. I guess probably because that my son was unresponsive and they had to bring him back. He died. Wow. He was unresponsive for 20 minutes. I thought. Break it down. Long story short. Mind you, in the process of resuscitating my son, I never wanted to resuscitate my son. I mean, they're trying to figure out what's going on. They looked at me talking about, can't go back there, they're getting him dressed. This is what they tell me. They get him dressed. I said, okay, that's my calm down a little bit. Man, when I say, the nurses rolling past with my baby. I thank God I'm recorded. The nurses rolling past with my baby's license.
Put the machines on.
The machines hooked up on them and everything. As soon as I seen that bruise on my baby's face, I charged them. When I say all the officers, the police officers, everybody keep talking about they want to whip her ass. And no, you can't whip nobody's ass if you don't know what the fuck going on. Until you see your baby ride past the bruises on her face. I instantly tried to beat the fuck out of her. They separated. Long story short, they just kept asking me. They just kept asking me questions like, when the last time you saw baby? She confirmed that she had on since Friday. I confirmed. So I'm trying to figure out.
So
Like,
you had your baby for the last 48 hours.
Friday, he went to the hospital Sunday night at 10 a.m. I go to work at 6:45 p.m. The fucking 5 a.m. the next morning.
So when you get
So my motherfuckers worried about why she got him that long. Now 4 hours are fucked. They make this graveyard shit. And I wake up, it's time to go to work. This is the godmother. I know her for 4 years. She tells me before I even went to, you know, she
Okay, you all want to stop right there for a moment. I got it on 3 times. Lord, I'm trying to figure out how to make sure I'm presenting my screen, but can you tell me, Platinum, were you able to hear it clearly because it was on 3 times? Because I can start back. It wasn't but 2 or 3 minutes and go back. Could you tell me, did you hear what she was saying to Mark? Okay, well, no response right now. So therefore, I'm just going to discuss that. As she said, when she, okay, you couldn't. Okay, so we're going to play that again. So give me one moment. I'm going to play a song real quick while I figure out what's going on. Okay, because I want to make sure that you all are able to hear this story. Because, yeah, I see you responded before I said, I mean, after I said something, it was coming through. So therefore, I'm going to play something real quick because I want y'all to be able to hear exactly what this young lady had to say because it's important. Because the babysitter is saying that she dropped the baby off like this. And she's saying, my baby been there for 48 hours. And if he was dropped off like that, the baby wouldn't be here anymore. So I'm going to replay this. So let me just get y'all some music for one moment while I figure this out.
Yeah. Detroit nice, man. Too many kids left in the dark. Who gon' save them? Mama in the kitchen, but she ain't cooking meals. Just warming up a needle while the baby catch chills. Crib full of roaches, heat cut off. Shorty 5 years old, already feeling lost. Big sis working, but it ain't no job. She just trying to make rent, doing things that rob her of her soul, but she holding it in. She rocking her brother to sleep once again. Cold streets, cold nights, cold hearts, no lights. Babies cry, no reply. Mama gone, so tight. Who gon' love him? Who gon' care? Or is love lost in the smoke-filled air? Empty fridge, stomach growling like a beast. Heard a knock at the door, wasn't love, it was police. They took mama out, cuffs tight on her wrist. Said she left the kids starving and they couldn't take risks. Now little man in the back seat, tears rolling down. Ain't nobody there when he look around. New house, new bed, but the pain still stay. He just another number in the foster way. Whole streets.
Okay. So can you tell me, can you see the screen? Oh, that's so sweet, Platinum. I want to hear it. I can't wait to hear it. Now, can y'all tell me, can you see the screen? If you tell me you can see the screen, then I'm going to go back out and press play. I just want to make sure that y'all can see the screen. Yes, you can see it. Okay. So I'm going to press play.
Okay, so she left her son
Can you hear?
With the babysitter. And while she was at work, she got a call saying that her son was being rushed to the hospital.
okay.
But that's what they said.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. Watch and see it. I can see it.
Put your seatbelt on.
She called my phone. I can't. She called my phone. Talking about, hey, you need to get here. Your baby's being rushed to the hospital. Your phone is not. I said, but he's okay. They got him together. But you still need to get here. I instantly ran up off the floor. Ain't no such thing as I need to go. I got an emergency time to clock out. No, I got the fuck off the line. Rush, it took me 40 minutes to get to my baby. I said, to get to my baby, she kept calling my phone. She like, when you get here, she like, when you get here, I can't remember that part. Fuck that part. When I got to the hospital, it took me 40 minutes. I was ignoring everybody calling because I want to talk to somebody. I got to focus on getting on this road talking about Sterling Heights. I get there, she's trying to hug me. Mind you, now, when in the midst of her trying to hug me, don't want to talk to nobody but the nurses, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. Fuck these officers. I'm trying to get to the trauma. The door should say trauma. I'm like, where my baby at? I'm getting there. I made it to the emergency room. You know, she didn't allow me her son. She didn't have her 4-year-old son. I guess nurses realized I was in my mind. I don't know what's going on with my son. Where he's at, which room he's in. There's about 40 nurses surrounding a room. Okay, so happens to be my son. They didn't tell me. I guess probably because that my son was unresponsive and they had to bring him back. He died. Wow. He was unresponsive for 20 minutes. I thought this all after 2 hours. Because they looking at me and monitoring. I'm just trying to break it down before we get to my husband. Long story short. Angina, in the process of them resuscitating my son, I never resuscitate my son. I'm in that bitch trying to figure out what's going on. They look there blocking me talking about we can't go back there to get him twice. This is what they said. They get him twice. I said, okay. That's my calm down a little bit. Then when I say you got the video, with the nurse just rolling past with my baby. I thank God I'm recording. The nurses rolling past with my baby's license.
With the machines all
the machines hooked up on over there. I keep talking about they want to whip her ass. And no, you can't whip nobody's ass if you don't know what the fuck going on. Until you see your baby ride past the bruises all over his fucking face. I guess we try to beat the fuck out. They separated. Long story short, they keep on asking. They just kept asking me questions like, when the last time you put your baby? She confirmed that he had him since Friday. I confirmed. So I'm trying to figure out.
So she had your baby for the last 48 hours.
Friday. He went to the hospital Sunday night at 10 a.m. I go to work at 6:45 p.m. The fucking 5 a.m. the next morning. So motherfuckers worried about why she got him that long. Work hours are fucked. They make this graveyard shit. When I wake up, it's time to go to work. This is the godmother. I know her for 4 years. She told me before I even went to, she baby, I was trying to get my son. But I told her, I'm like, I'm sleepy. I don't want to job with my son sleepy. You'll get him because that's my son. And I think when my son, I'm gonna fucking regard. She like, no, he don't. Right? She like, no, he don't. Right? He sleep. I just check to sleep. No, I'm not. That's on camera footage. Why she said she got cameras? Bitch, you're not proving that. I pulled up to that house and never went in because I was running late to work. So I dropped my baby and like she FaceTime here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's a guy mama who would have known. So fuck that part. We don't get back to the hospital part where my baby needs injuries. I can't really, I can't really say what the police said. You got the video.
Yeah, they got some real.
There's too much details in that video.
That boy got some very egregious injuries.
In that video. So in the midst of him having him Friday, all the way to Sunday, and his injuries that he came in with, it don't add up to it coming back from me. I got a video, bro. I can't take my phone up bed. I got a video. My cousin had my son Friday before I dropped her off. My son walked to his feet. So my son playing wrestling with my other kids happy as hell. No bruises. I got so much evidence.
What was the picture? You sent me a picture. The last picture.
Picture of this girl sent me with my son outside her with pennies, see through pennies on. The detective got that. Why did the detective still got this bitch home? Why did the detective? It's just
Okay. We're going to talk about it a little bit. So can you tell me, did you all hear it clearly? I'm sorry, I seen it buffer one time. For some reason, when I present my screen on my laptop, it buffers. But did you all hear exactly what she said? So before I go on into the discussion, if one person can tell me yes. I see I got a few people here. If one person can say yes, I heard what the mother said, that'd be great. Oh, I got a few more people in. Welcome. Don't be scared to drop down. You missed the beginning, but I'm going to catch you up. We're here tonight. The story hasn't broke on the news yet. It should be coming soon. Most of it. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Every time I share my screen, And I don't know how to share it on my phone, so but I want y'all to hear the intensity. So maybe I'll just play it in the background and I'll be on the front of it. But what she was basically saying is she left from her job after getting a phone call. When she got to the hospital 40 minutes later, the babysitter was trying to hug her. She didn't want to be hugged because in the moment, she don't even know what's going on with her son. She don't want to talk to nobody. Like she was saying, she just want to talk to the doctor. She want to talk to whoever besides and find out what's going on with her baby. Well, the young lady, they said, well, she said she went to the nurse's station and the nurse's station said, hey, they're putting his clothes on. So she calmed down for a second, thinking everything was going to be okay. Well, moments later, her son rides past her on a gurney with all these machines lifeless. Luckily, once we get further in the story, like I'm going to continue to tell you all, the baby is still alive, power of God. But she said once she seen that, she immediately charged the girl. She was ready to, ready for war. Well, of course, the police diffused the situation. And so now CPS is coming. I'm gonna play the clip. Hopefully you all can hear it. Yes, Platinum. It's sad. So I'm gonna play some more of the clip because right now she's riding with Mark. He just picked her up from the hospital. So she's been at the hospital since Sunday. This was last night, which was Tuesday. So she's been there since Sunday night, all Monday, most of Tuesday, because as you see, it was dark. So we're going to play the clip to see, but she's on her way to her aunt, who also has some information, but they can't talk too much about it because the case is just developing. But we're going to get back into it. So let me try to present my screen. And we're going to get back into it.
So much I can say. But it gotta be her family reaching out to that moving nigga.
So it's a streamer.
And that's defamation of character for sure, for sure.
He putting out false information about, I guess, what.
Nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows fucking nothing. And anybody gets a lot of motherfuckers on that page. They're probably on your live that know me fucking person. And they know I'm get down like that with my kids. They made me sign temporary rights because of this bitch.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So you said the CPS came in there. You said one of them was fine.
They instantly reacted, which is understandable. Not corroborated. Because by the end of the day, I don't have shit to hide. I corroborate it. Go ahead. Take them, baby, because I know I'm getting them back. Because this case is serious. My baby is on fucking, on life support. He ain't no down here. Fucking, he's still on ventilators and shit. After 3 days later, he got blood pressure. Man, he got so much shit. How the fuck you get blood pressure trauma in his private area? How the fuck can that happen? Why has he got so many bruises over his body and bone marks? That just doesn't make sense. And if I dropped them on eardrums, if I dropped them on Friday, why the fuck you just take him to the house on Saturday if he got all these symptoms? If I dropped him off like that. If I drop my baby off like that. And another thing, this bitch called her boyfriend, that whiny bitch ass nigga, before she called 911 or me. Did she tell y'all that? She called her nigga, that funny looking ass nigga, before she called the mama or 911. See, it's a lot of shit. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be saying half the shit I'm saying, because I've been quiet. But that Ruben bitch, he don't know me, bro. And what the fuck the hell shit with that bitch? Family, it got to be. It got to be. And then there's people coming forward in my inbox saying that this girl did this to their kids. Yeah, you got to go see. It's people who want to speak up. It's people who want to.
So your baby ain't the only one.
My baby is not the only victim. But being on her for 4 years, I never saw that. And that's one thing I can say about her. I've never seen no signs of her wanting to hurt a child. She was a sweetheart. She talked to you sweet. Hey, you hungry? Your kids hungry? It's been 4 years with this. So that's another thing. Motherfuckers keep saying it could be your fucking sister. Man, y'all so stupid. It could be your motherfucking daddy watching you. You ain't safe. It could be the motherfucking the nurses at the
Okay, so we're going to stop there for a second. I'm not sure. Hopefully you all heard that she said the baby had tortures, burns everywhere. Something happened with the baby's private area. She said she hadn't seen her son physically. Now, she said she's seen him on FaceTime or whatever, but she hadn't seen her son physically since Friday night. We'll go ahead and say basically early Saturday morning because she dropped off in the afternoon time, but she hadn't seen the baby since Friday night. Now, she also said that on Sunday, when whatever happened occurred to the baby, that the babysitter slash godmother slash friend called her boyfriend first. She didn't think to call the mom. She didn't think to call 911 first. And now, as we get more into what she has to say, the baby was supposedly cold when the police got there. Well, when the ambulance and first responders got there. So it looks as if something happened to the baby. The lady panicked and she didn't know what to do. And so she called her boyfriend and stalled some time before she called 911. Because when the first responders got there, the baby was cold. Now, I see I have people coming in and out. I appreciate you. I'm going to continue to discuss this, continue to play clips. I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to play a little bit more of what she says. And then we're going to fast forward to where she goes, where they make it to their destination with her auntie. So we can have more clarity. The auntie has some more information as well. But I'm going to play just a little bit more. And if you all can hear me, somebody, I don't know. I'm going to keep talking, though. Y'all know Miss Open like to talk. And if you can hear me, let me know. Drop me a traffic light, a high sign. I'm here. But I'm going to go ahead. Okay, Platinum can hear me. She's dismayed. Yes, ma'am. So at the end of the day, I'm going to play a little bit more of the clip of her just riding with Mark before they park and get to the auntie. So we can hear some more of what she has to say. If it buffers, I do apologize. I have to figure out why when I share my screen, thank you, Vibes, why when I share my screen it buffers. I'm not sure, but I'm hopefully you all can hear what the young lady is having to say because this is her story. CPS already came, of course, and she has two other kids. Remember the 9-year-old son, the 6-year-old daughter. So they have temporarily taken her children from her. Of course, when one case starts with one child, they automatically take the rest of them. Thank you, Platinum, so much. Let me put y'all stuff on the screen. Y'all know I be forgetting. I'm just looking. But let me go ahead and figure out how to present the screen again. Because maybe I don't have to. Maybe, Vibes, you can tell me this. Do I have to stop sharing every time? But then, yeah, I won't be full screen anymore. So, yes, okay. Never mind. You don't have to tell me. I figured it out. All right, so let me present. We're going to hear just a little bit more of her, maybe another minute or two.
the hospital watching you. You still ain't safe. That's why I still on my motherfucking bedside. I didn't leave his bedside because they be in here experimenting on my son. And speaking of my son, the update on him, the worst news that I got, they said they may never know what the fuck happened to my baby. They may never know. They still trying to find out what happened. Whatever the fuck happened. Oh, when my son arrived to the hospital, if I shot my son all fucked up Friday, so you telling me you waited until Sunday for my son to get, he was cold until Sunday, if that's the case. He was cold. My baby he was unresponsive for 20 minutes. They said my baby is so fucking strong. The longest that they can ever go is, they said 13 minutes. Unresponsive. My baby is a fucking fighter. He's literally a fucking fighter. That nigga is. He's coming. He's healing slowly. It's gonna take weeks for him to come back, bounce back completely. But the shit that she's sharing, and then the dude is sharing camera footage. Like, you don't supposed to do that right now. Open investigation. Why are you sharing camera footage? The boyfriend, the weird, freaky looking, nappy neck ass boyfriend. His weird looking ass. He looks like a motherfucking predator. But he's a sweetheart. I'm a real bitch, I'm a speaker. He ain't crossed me wrong. But when he crossed me wrong is when he said I dropped that baby off like that. You a fucked up individual. And I got a lot of motherfucking proof that my baby was in good condition. I went up to my cousin's house and I did hair Friday. She got cameras all through her fucking house. She released everything with camera footage. My son walking. So you telling me in the time, the time add up. So it gives you enough time for coming to East Point to all the way to the west side. So I'm sure they're going to take the time with all this investigation. The video shows no bruises, no marks, no nothing. So you're telling me if he came there, you waited till Sunday to say something. The shit not adding up. It's not adding up. Only thing I'm really worried about is what the fuck happened to my baby. But let the world tell. I did it. When she's telling everybody else, I did it. I dropped them off. Right there. That doesn't make no motherfucking sense. And if I wish I could say more. Is the Destiny on there? Destiny here?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's fine. I
I wish I could say so much more.
Okay, you all. So we're just going to talk about that. I'm going to go and get to the auntie's footage. But like you heard her say, Friday she was at her cousin's house doing hair. Her baby was fine. The cousin got cameras to prove that the baby didn't have a scar, a bruise, nothing. She said it's time stamped as well. So wherever at East Point to the west side, good 40 minute drive. So when the investigation does come about, most likely they might find the mom, fit. I'm not sure. Because when we progress to this next portion, the mom says some stuff that throws me off. So, because in this moment, like, I know people react differently to different situations, and I know she's heated because, the internet on her, whatever's going on, but I haven't seen any emotion yet. But like I said, everybody emotes differently because I'm not really an emotional person, but with my kid, I break down. So I hadn't seen this emotion yet, but we're going to fast forward to where they pull up to the auntie's home. Because I don't believe there's any more detailed information before they get there. She's basically just still rambling about, how and why. And she want to know why. So give me just one moment. I apologize once again if it buffers. I do apologize. We're going to work on that. And let me plug up my laptop before it dies. 1 second. Because I don't want that to happen. There we go. So let me share my screen once again. One moment. Well, actually, you all, let me give you a little music, just some background music real quick while I drag it to the portion where it needs to be. Just give you a little background music real quick. Come on.
Hustle don't stop, grind don't sleep. Every day's war, gotta fight just to eat. Blocks stay hot, sirens gon' ring. Mama shed tears, choir don't sing. East to the west, yeah, we live with the fight. Ain't no peace, this Detroit life. Factories dead, but the ghosts still work on assembly lines, pushing pain in the dirt. They cut the lights, let the monsters play, while the cold wind whispers what the preachers won't say. Dope boys push hope in aluminum foil, selling dreams in a pipe, watching family spoil. Sisters go missing, lost in the game, and the block turn blind when you mention her name. Detroit run deep, got scars in the street.
Okay, you all, I think I got it to the position. Now, she and Mark was headed to her aunt's home, which is, her aunt, so the baby's great aunt. She has something to say. Now, she has a strong, powerful voice. She's confident in herself. So, and she one of us, hood lady, you can tell, but y'all want to hear what she has to say. And there's going to be a lot going on in the car once she gets in. So you have to pay attention, and we're just going to play about 2 or 3 minutes of it. And then we're going to continue, have a discussion and continue on. Let me get to my comments real quick so I can see. I see I got one. Oh, I feel you, Platinum. I definitely don't like to be hugged. Don't touch me, period. Like, even if I could be happy, don't touch me. Like, physical touch is not one, unless it's my man. I don't want to be touched. Like, I'll hug my daughter, but it's awkward, like when I hug my mom and things like that. But we're not going to get on that. We're going to worry about this baby and why this baby is in Children's Hospital here in Detroit fighting for his life. But luckily, God is good. The baby is going to heal through time. So we're going to get back into it. Let me present my screen. All right.
Because you're going to learn how to report the right shit, bitch. If you ain't hear from the motherfucking parent, don't be saying shit about my son. Don't even fucking share my son, bitch. None of y'all heard the police report.
And the ones just on the live just asked us. The ones just on the live that just asked us, yes, she hadn't seen the baby in 48 hours. So you tell me a child gonna sit there and cry for 42 hours and you not say nothing? There's a problem. See, this is what's problem. This is what's wrong with our society today. We listen to one thing and then we go back that and lock in on it. Everybody that's on a podcast ain't gonna tell you the truth. But baby, we have no secrets here. We have no secrets whatsoever. So come on with y'all questions. I'm ready. Because you tell me I got your baby and your baby is unresponsive. But I'm going to get on the phone and call my man first before calling 911. Make it make sense. She dropped the baby on Friday. She went to work at Chrysler.
And then Sunday is when
it went down.
Sunday night.
At 10 p.m. You call my niece and tell her that he's on his way to the hospital unresponsive, but everything is okay. Make it make sense. How's everything okay? He unresponsive. Come on, we telling the truth out here, people. We ain't got no reason to lie. I'm waiting because I'm so tired of us as people. I'm not just saying just one individual. We get the story from one individual and we go off of that. Oh, well, this is not the truth. It's the truth of what was said the first time. We have nothing to hide. I'm ready with the questions and all. Because this is his godmother / I call babysitter. I'm waiting. Make it make sense. Would you call the police first, or you gonna call your man first? That right there enough a red flag for me right there. Because your first call was supposed to be the police. Your next call was supposed to be to the mama. Not to tell her, oh, he unresponsible, but he okay. What type of sick mess is that? But y'all quick to get on here and judge her. And the other one say, oh, I couldn't do that because I'll be going to jail. Why she gonna go to jail when she got two more kids that need her? And then her baby over here fighting for his life. So she gonna go over there and act a fool on this young lady.
Why would I
supposedly. That's a fool's move. That's what's wrong with our society. We want to go try to do this street justice.
Because you got the phone on in here.
We ain't trying to do street justice. We trying to do it the right way. I'm listening. Everybody got comments. Oh, well, shit, the mama did this, the mama did that. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. And a lot of people can't say I did anything to my kids.
Because I guess I got an anonymous person that she done this to their kids before. I'm not going to speak the name.
Oh, she ready to speak up too.
She ready to speak up too. See, here's the thing. We're not that. See, this is what we forget. This case is still under investigation. So it's only limit information that you can get.
Only so much you can say.
Because that's the case. I could have blew this case wide open, baby. I could have told y'all everything. Yesterday, but see, I'm not going to do that.
I'm going to get my justice.
We got this coming, baby.
He told me, not yesterday, because it ain't 12 o'clock. He told me today. That nigga I done seen so many officers. Man, when I say CPS came in that bitch strapped the night that happened to my baby, like I did it, I ain't never in my life experienced no shit like that. Imagine being at work, making money for your motherfucking kids, and you get a fucking phone call saying your baby on the way to the hospital. You get there, you can't even see your baby. Your baby dead, don't even know he dead, and they reviving him. Like, for one, like that's enough right there. So for motherfuckers to be sharing the wrong information instead of finding out what happened. Fuck the videos that he's sending to you bitches. Fuck all that shit. What the fuck happened to my baby?
But the videos ain't showing nothing.
The videos ain't showing shit. What about the videos of me pulling up to that house? Not pulling back up until motherfucking what?
It's a bunch of, this is nothing but a whole bunch of.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. I see you all got some stuff in here. I'm not even going to stop sharing and doing my screen. So I'm just gonna be on the small little bubble, y'all, because I think every time I go in and out, it be doing some stuff. But we're gonna talk about what you all said. Vibes Queen said she don't trust nobody with her kids. She don't care who it is. Now I want to talk about that. I totally wholeheartedly understand. But you're a single mom. You're a wife and a house mom, and you are able to keep your babies. Myself, I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to be home. I was a single mother. I personally had to put my child in daycare at 6 weeks, maybe 8. My aunt was, no, I'm gonna say let me rephrase it. She was probably about 3 months. I'm gonna say she was about 3 months when I personally had to put my child in childcare. My child has been safe thus far. She's 15. We made it. But I have had to leave her with family members. I have had to leave her with my friends and that's it. When I say family members, my mom, my sister, 2 of my sisters, my other sister ain't never kept my baby. But at the end of the day, it's hard when you have kids and you're a single mom. So I'm assuming that this young lady here is a single mom like myself. And it seems like her other 2 kids was not at that home where she took the baby. I'm not sure where her older 2 kids were. Maybe they were at the other cousin house or wherever she was on Friday. But sometimes it's hard. And I wholeheartedly agree with you, Platinum. Now, remember, I'm from rural Georgia. Remember, I didn't move here to my adult life. Well, since being here, I don't have a female friend the first. As y'all see, I have men friends. They've been hitting my panel. I don't have a female friend the first. And the reason I don't have a female friend the first here is because the mothers, 90% of these mothers here are trash. The ones that I have encountered. Trash moms. I had a friend I had to cut off. She was calling her baby the B word. And her baby wasn't a baby. Her baby is probably 6 months younger than my baby. Calling her baby the B word every chance she could. Her baby had seizures. She was beating her baby down, and then the baby have a seizure, and then she'll get on Facebook, oh my gosh, my baby had a seizure, y'all. And I'm looking like, you just caused the seizure. But we're going to, we're not going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about this situation with this young lady. Like I said, parenting classes. So I'm going to read exactly what you said, Platinum. No offense, because it's everywhere. But Detroit needs parenting classes for babysitters and parents and any family member that has to care for them too. Like I said, I totally agree with you. Now, let's talk about that, Vibes. So why let the lady watch your baby if she's accused of other stuff? Now, once we get more into the end of this video, we're going to hear what she says about her and their friendship. I'm not 100% accurate with this, but I personally don't believe she heard this information until the Rubin guy did the podcast and word got around, and then people start speaking. Hey, she did this to me. Well, mine and this and that. So we're gonna listen a little more. I'm gonna try to fast forward because I think they just gonna do some mumble jumble for a second. So I'm gonna give y'all some back tunes real quick while I try to figure out. No, I ain't gonna do back tunes. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna see what they talking about.
I'm gonna need you to stop lying to get your information correct and stop trying to get your clout up. Okay?
Cause who the fuck
you
is
getting your clout up on the wrong
Never
information.
heard that nigga.
Because again, the mama didn't call you, and the mama didn't send you anything. So I need you to stop lying so you get sued for lying. That's what I'm going to need you to do. But we made this call to this podcast because we want the truth to be told.
Share my baby without my consent. Can I do something about that? Like in that condition type shit? Regardless, I'm going to see Rufus.
It's public. But here's the thing, he lied. But we not worried about that because God got us, baby. He got the last son, so we don't have to lie. I serve an almighty God, and I'm not worried about her getting away with anything.
His birthday Monday.
My nephew laying in the hospital got to turn 2.
Got it on his second birthday.
On his second birthday.
Why the fuck would I harm my baby before his birthday? Not even before his birthday. In general.
So we finna find out the truth because ain't nothing over on this end we did wrong.
They said she did this before and y'all knew that. Who the fuck is Danielle? Yeah.
They knew she did this before. She put a young lady child out.
You're
not gonna call a young lady name. You know who we talking about. You put that girl baby out. He was 2 years old. You put the baby out. And he almost got hit by a car. The neighbor brought the baby back home. Play with it. Now I'm lying. Tell her, come on alive. Because she know I'm not lying. You so petty that you burn up the kids' clothes. Why would you burn up them kids' clothes? You get mad because you can't accept no. They say anybody tell you no, you going to do some harm to their kids. If their kids around, baby, it's out. Something is wrong with you.
So he good.
These demons running through you, baby. Y'all better be careful who you let touch you.
I deserve to get why y'all worried about who at the hospital with the fucking baby? The fucking registered nurses, the doctors are there with the fucking baby. I've been at that hospital all fucking day, every fucking day. This is the first time or probably the second time I got out. I haven't even ate since Saturday, Sunday. I haven't ate shit.
Motherfuckers y'all worried about the
wrong shit.
The wrong fucking shit.
Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, weed in the system. Because the bitch was around in the last fucking 48 hours. Regardless of the weed in the system, regardless of what the fuck was wrong with him.
Oh,
why
but let's back that up. You asked about the weed. A young lady hit us through Messenger and say, did she blow that baby a shotgun?
See, my auntie from Texas, they live with me. I can say she was a good mom. These people from out of town, bro.
Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, baby. I'm telling facts. I'm saying facts.
This is what the dude's sending these people that got something to say. Y'all worried about who at the hospital with the baby? Bitch, the doctors is at the house with the baby. If that motherfucking baby take his last breath, what the fuck can I do? The doctors is making sure my baby good, bitches.
And we're going to stop it right there for the moment. So did y'all hear all that? That last part right there got me. The way she said, if the baby, she didn't say my son, if the baby fucking die, what the fuck can I do? Excuse all my F-bombs. I'm just being verbatim for what she said, but that threw me off. Once again, this whole time I have not seen any emotion. I know she's upset, she's angry, she's trying to defend her right and honor as a mom, but the way that came out, y'all, I don't know. It's a lot. But like they said, this is going to be an ongoing investigation. Once again, it has not hit mainstream Detroit news, but I believe somewhere in when she was riding with Mark, she said something about the news the CPS, the police, the hospital. So I'm quite sure the story is being built. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. Platinum said it came out like she didn't care if he went, like she got a life insurance policy or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's about some money or something. Like, she probably don't have, I don't know. But the way it came out for me, the baby, not my son, not his name, not the nickname. That part got me, y'all. Now let's see what Zanae had to say. I wouldn't be able to even function. They have to dope me up. Friend, I know they have to dope me up and have me at a watch. And I'm not laughing about the situation. I'm laughing because I know my friend and she ain't lying. Like we would have to literally have her tie. Me too, but we have to tie her down. And no, she's a mother of 3, just like this young lady. So at the end of the day, I think all of us in here are mothers. And the way that no emotion came out this whole time, I'm not sure, and like I said, these Detroit moms up here, we y'all seen it. I live it. That's why I don't have a friend the first. My friend Zanae is Wayland, Texas, but we've been friends for 13 some years, whatever. I got friends, but I don't want a friend like her. She seems like she got a nice personality. She might be fun. I don't give 2 shits. My friends are excellent mothers. My sisters are excellent mothers. And I'm not saying good mom, excellent mothers. My first cousins, excellent mothers. We protect our babies. We pray over our babies. We love on our babies. We encourage our babies. Now, I'm not sure what she's doing in her home. Not sure. But I'm going to read what Vibe said fully. She doesn't sound like a loving mother. Her leaving him for days, whether it's to go to work or not, is weird to me. Now, let's talk about it, about that situation. She said earlier that she did call and say she was coming to pick up her son, but she was tired, so she really didn't want to pick up her son. And the girl said, it's okay. I put him to sleep. It's okay. I used to work when I was pregnant with my baby, I worked at the Waffle House. I had 2 jobs, actually. Well, it went down to 1. I used to work at the Waffle House. Graveyard shift, 9 at night to 7 in the morning. I didn't care if I had to go to work for 5 consecutive days of 9 at night to 7 in the morning. When I picked my baby up, she was normally with my sister. When I picked my baby up from my sister's home, I went every morning at 7:10, 7:05, as soon as I can get there. I had to take her back that night, but I had my baby. I don't think my baby has ever spent 2 days away until she got older. And, my baby 15 now. But at 2 years old, my baby had never spent 2 days away from me. I remember my mama coming to pick up my baby. She was supposed to stay 3 days with my mama. By a day and a half, my baby was back with me. My mama called me, told this baby keeps saying mama. That's all I need to hear. I was on the way. I drove that hour to go get my baby. Platinum said, yeah, who would say something like that and their child was damn near unalived? It's weird, Platinum. Like, I know she's reading all them comments because I was in that live as well last night. Mark had 1K subscribers, followers, whatever they call them on Facebook, in his live. So people are obviously judging, putting their opinion, and she was getting frustrated. But just the way the baby, and if the baby fucking die, what? If the baby fucking die, huh? Okay. We're going to get back into it in just a second. I'm going to finish y'all a couple of comments right here. And we're going to finish listening a little bit more. I want to get out of here in the next 25 minutes because I want to go to the castle and find out what's going on in the street sector. So I'm going to try to finish it up and make it quick. So let me play it again. Let me get to my play button.
Because, see, that's the problem. Y'all worried about family.
Yes,
y'all
I found all this shit
truth
out after my baby was in the hospital. I found all this shit out after.
We
While
didn't
she
know
up
none
there,
of this.
and then you can't, and she's so stupid, you can't be sharing evidence like that to the public, you dumb bitch. That's why I ain't sharing my evidence.
Because we got sense.
I can post everything. I can post what the police said. I recorded everything. What happened
But
to
why
my baby?
would we do that?
They said whatever happened, he got blunt force trauma.
We're not gonna talk about. Well, let's get here. Your boyfriend was in the clear, so let me
Why
know.
this bitch call her boyfriend before she called 911?
I want to know why my
that.
nephew was his anus was messed with.
Ask his motherfucking
His private part.
Ask her what the fuck.
Okay, see, they don't want to talk about
Y'all
that
wanna
though,
talk
do
about
y'all? Y'all want to know the truth? Let's go there. Come on. What else did she tell
Don't play
y'all?
with me.
She just said the bruising. She ain't say nothing about the assault, huh? Y'all ain't know nothing about that, right? Just as I thought. But y'all worried about the doctor.
Mark not
Who had
confused.
the doctor with? Who
Mark,
had the
hey,
hospital
they
with?
said you look confused. Mark know everything. Mark
He
got
not looking
all
confused.
the
He
evidence.
letting us have our moment.
Mark
See, that's the
knows
problem.
everything. Mark
He gonna be quiet and let us speak our
They
truth.
said you look confused. Mark know everything.
Mark, keep doing what you doing, baby. You letting us speak our truth. You gave us our
Mark know
moment.
everything.
And
Why
I
y'all
appreciate
think Mark
you.
going live? Mark got the police report.
See, don't even worry about that. Y'all need to worry about us sugar pants giving y'all the wrong goddamn information.
Y'all worried about.
How about that?
They said I'm stressing you out. We stressing
I'm
you.
just not. Why you listening?
Why we not listen? We not stressing him out because if you got kids, you will be looking the same damn way. Lost, fucked up in the head because he finna turn 2 Monday in the hospital on the breathing machine because of this ungrateful demon mind as a little girl.
They just weird. I just wanted to make sure.
We want to get the truth out here because I'm tired of y'all always passing judgment and
Y'all
don't
said
go.
the fucking baby because I'm mad.
Matter of fact, don't even
worry about
pass
what the fuck I'm
judgment.
saying.
Just
I'm mad
shut
as
up.
fuck.
Now, I'm not going to tell grown folks to shut up.
I'm mad
Be
as fuck,
quiet
so why y'all
and just
worried about what the
watch.
fuck I'm saying?
And you will see. There's no lie here, baby. We serve an almighty God. We ain't worried. I ain't worried. She ain't worried.
All I want to know is
while
what
y'all
happened.
all worried, show us some type of respect.
Why did he end up in the
Because
hospital?
I don't care what
with
goes
all
on.
those
I'm not going to
bruises?
pass judgment because I don't know.
Scratch marks on
I
his
only
back.
can assume.
Burns on
And
his
that's what we
legs.
need to stop doing, assuming.
Burns on his legs. It's just
But
that shit weird.
opinion, everyone have an opinion, just like an asshole. So I can't even function.
I met her 4 years
Some
ago.
of them stink like a motherfucker.
Ooh, what
I
you
met
say?
this
Push
bitch
me
4
over.
years ago.
A lot of them stink like a motherfucker.
You know, you just don't. People is out here just doing all these wrong things.
I
to
trust
you.
her. I don't really have nothing bad to say about her. She was actually a good person. Like, she
What
was
you
really
So how long you know her?
4 years.
You knew of her. You didn't know her.
Yeah, at this point, we went on. We took our kids out. We go to parks. We go job hunt together. We do a lot. We talk positive. We pray together. We do all that.
But see, you know, people play two sides. It's two sides.
We do all
Because
that.
like
so
the
it's
boyfriend, you sat there, you did all this, you on her side, but you just wasn't on the side the other day. You said you wanted her out of there.
They said your facial expression is priceless.
Man, they always say that shit to me, man.
All right. Let's talk about it. Welcome, Warrior. Welcome. I thank you for coming in and joining the discussion tonight. It's a baby fighting for his life here in Detroit, Michigan at the Children's Hospital, alleged at the hands of the babysitter. But the babysitter alleges the mom did it. The mom is in the car with Mark DeAndre, our Marcus in Detroit. And they're telling their story because another podcast got a hold of the story. It has not made the news yet and has been telling mistruths according to them. So they got with Mark and they wanted to tell their story. So I've been showing bits and clips of this. And in this last clip, did y'all hear about the baby's behind being played with? So much. Now she did defend herself to the chat on his live saying she said the baby because she was mad. So to me, like, it's a lot going on. I personally feel like the aunt has more compassion and more emotion than the mom has. Not saying the mom is guilty, not saying anything. Because to me, if the mom was guilty, my opinion, as we are here. Oh, why y'all didn't tell me I wasn't on camera? I'm sitting here. I was about to say, while we are here at Opinionated News, come in. We're always open. And so my opinion is, I personally don't believe the mom did it, being that she dropped that baby off on Friday. And the hospital call, all that didn't come to 10 o'clock on Sunday. The baby would have already been hurt, passed away, such and such, such and such. Now, I don't believe in the first clip when she was riding with Mark, I don't believe I played this part, but she did say the baby was at the lady's house last Friday, and her other 2 kids was there as well. And her son allegedly fell off the bunk bed. Now, in that moment, she said, I wish I should go back and play it, but I'm trying to wrap this up. But she did say in that moment that the son did it. The babysitter told the mom that the son put the baby on top bunk, and that's what happened. Well, her son, who was 9, said, "Mom, I did not put my baby brother up there. I was playing Roblox. I wasn't even paying him any attention, basically." So if your child fell off the bunk bed last Friday, something, he was fine, according to her, the whole week. Why would you take your child back there alone without the older siblings that can talk and can tell you what happened to them? Remember, the baby is not even 2 until Monday. So to me, like I said, the auntie has way more empathy, compassion than the mother is exuding right now. Not saying that the mother does not care. Not saying that the mother did anything wrong. I understand she's irate. She is going through a lot. She says she hasn't eaten since Sunday. And remember, this was last night. This was Tuesday night. So she hadn't eaten since Sunday. So we had all Monday, all yesterday. She hungry. She angry. She upset. She says she's been by her son's side the whole time up until now. So, and I'm assuming, of course, because Mark picked her up from there, he took her back there. So I'm assuming she stayed there last night. But for the baby's anus to be messed with, for him to have blunt force trauma to the head, what happened? Nobody. And so the investigation is going on, but I'm gonna play this last little clip of what she says about the investigation. We might have to hear a little bit of the auntie a little bit more as well, because the auntie ain't playing no games back there. She is with the shits, and I appreciate auntie for being with the shits, because I sure do miss mine, because my auntie was with the shits with me. And I'm gonna show y'all my beautiful auntie. I had to put her away though, but my auntie, she's no longer here, but my auntie was just like her auntie. She was gonna ride for me, right, wrong, or indifferent, but I was normally always right, because I don't like to do bad things. And I miss my auntie so much. So I know what it's like to have somebody fighting for you, even if you can't fight for yourself. So let's finish this little clip up real quick so we can get out of here.
Man,
it's just crazy.
There ain't nothing wrong. He letting us have our moment and then get it out. Because it needs to be out.
Y'all worried about the if, ands, buts, what the fuck is being said. What happened? That's all. What happened? Why was he cold? Why does he have bruises? Why is he fucked up? He's
the bottom line is he wasn't like that when you dropped him off.
He wasn't like that.
Right?
I trust.
He was not like that when she dropped him off Friday.
I care for that girl.
She dropped him off Friday, went to work. She dropped him off and went to work.
We look out for each other.
He couldn't have been like that when you dropped him off, because you can't drop off an unconscious child.
Exactly. And whoever said, the man on the podcast said he was crying for 42 hours.
That's just,
who gonna keep a baby that's crying for 42 hours? I'm taking him to the hospital for something wrong.
Call me and say, hey, I don't want to watch your baby.
I ain't gonna wait 42 hours to hear him cry for 42 hours. Make it make sense. A baby crying for 30 minutes, you want to know it's a problem, something wrong. So you want to run that baby to the hospital to see what's wrong, because it's in your care. I'm not going to wait 42 hours.
Confirmed hospital THC levels. Okay, he was with the babysitter. They worried about the THC levels. What the fuck? THC levels beat on babies?
Let's talk about that. I totally forgot about the THC being on the baby. So somebody been smoking weed around the baby. The baby got some THC levels on him, in addition to the bruising, the blunt force trauma, the trauma, just everything. The baby got some THC in it. So that's another grounds. Rather, like, we don't know if the THC levels came just for him being over there with her for them 48 hours. Because, marijuana sticks in your system for a long time and you can't really tell when it got in it and whatever. But, or if she's been smoking around the baby and the baby been breathing it in. Now, as a weed smoker, when my baby was young, very young, she ain't smelled like, not even young, I'm going to say up until about 10. The weed, no, she don't know nothing about it. Now, I'm a open, come in, we're open, honest mom. So my baby know I smoke weed. I do smoke in my home. Have y'all seen my child, heard my child? No. My baby in her room. I think she might be asleep, though, y'all. Like, how kids come home and do what they got to do for school, but I think my baby sleep. But at the end of the day, why does the 2-year-old baby, not even 2 yet, has marijuana in his system? Don't know. But I'm going to finish this little clip out a little bit more because towards the end, they don't say nothing else.
THC levels beat on babies now?
See
damn.
That's
I didn't know that.
about. This is just awful. Y'all worried about the TH level, which it didn't come this way. So let's think. Use common sense. The Lord gave us senses to use. Use them.
It's just weird.
Please use them because y'all not using y'all common sense. I'm just trying to just give y'all time enough to just
They said the girl who did, I guess the girl lied. I needed to break out that hospital for a minute, man. I got so many people.
You done been at that hospital. You ain't got to explain.
Lying in the hospital.
That's what you doing. You giving them too much information, baby.
Yeah,
you ain't got to explain why you ain't there.
But I ain't drunk.
They don't know who there. It ain't none of their business. That's their problem.
Why the fuck would I be drinking in this situation? Why would I be?
Why would you be drinking and doing anything like that in this type of situation? Who asked you that got a problem?
She wasn't just anybody. Like, what the fuck?
That was
is the girl alive? Like, what? Regardless, that bitch. Why do they still got your motherfucking phone? Why do the what's like?
They keep on asking that. Why would you let your niece babysit your baby? Because that's your niece, right? Oh, okay then. Why would you let your auntie watch the baby? Because that's your auntie. That's the baby's godmother.
And yeah,
there wasn't no sign.
She treat her
if she has some red flags, do you think she'd have dropped that baby off there?
Hello?
Let's use common sense. This is not, she got more than one child.
Hold on, boo.
No sign of Bruce on none of the other kids. But this one child.
Yeah.
Now anybody, let's use common sense.
Hello?
When you child protective service come into a case, they make all the kids come out.
The cousin who made the post. This is the one who made the post.
Why
you just don't get on the live?
It's kind of low. Turn the volume up.
She got to get on the live.
Oh, it turned on. On the wrong place.
We can't bring her to the live. Can we bring her to the live?
Yeah, I don't. It's so many people. I don't know her name.
Her name is what? Red flag right there. Okay, that's a whole red flag. Then when the baby gets to the hospital.
No, I missed it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get to that important part that the auntie was talking about. She's about to start.
It ain't making sense because this is the story. She dropped him off Friday. He had no bruises at all. Okay, she left from there to work. She got a call Sunday night at 10 p.m. saying that her son was in the ambulance unresponsive. And the godmother's words were, "Oh, everything is okay. He's in the ambulance. We on our way to the hospital."
Why did she call her boyfriend first?
Okay. Second of all, when the baby was unresponsible, you should have called the police first. You don't call your man first. You don't call your man first. That's a red flag right there. Okay, that's a whole red flag. Then when the baby gets to the hospital, the mama make it to the hospital. The baby's still unresponsive. He's cold at this point. So therefore, we know you have to procrastinate a little bit. Let's use our mind. You have to procrastinate. So here's the thing. So stop trying to point the finger when you know you have blame. Because one thing we're not going to do, we're not going to put all the evidence on there because this is an open investigation. Anybody know an open investigation, you don't speak on it. Certain things you can't speak on. But I'm here to tell you, she dropped him off Friday. Okay? Because everybody getting it mixed up. She got the call at work Sunday night at 10 o'clock that her son was unresponsive. So therefore, she didn't do anything wrong. So please
she said,
stop with the comments.
Oh, people, look. Okay, yeah. The girl already communicated with the people, so you know it's all gonna come out. It's all gonna come out.
So you got
the girl.
So here's the thing.
Juju watched the baby. The other girl who
you don't
had a case.
You don't.
Yeah.
Resort. Baby, this is what we trying. We were just trying to get it out there to let them know the truth. That's all we're trying to do. She didn't harm her child in no type of way.
Oh yeah, that part.
She did not. Only thing we asking for is prayers. Pray.
We don't know the truth.
Help us with the prayer. Because she didn't harm her child.
And I want to out there because
the child
I'm not the only one who baby was harmed. That's why it's out there.
He was not harmed.
My baby wasn't the only baby harmed, and I need anybody who know this bitch, who got any type of evidence of them having the same type of situation or altercation with this girl with the baby, with their kids. Like, it's other people out here that know this girl and has nothing good to say about her. I have a lot of good things to say about her because I knew her as a sweetheart, for real. I really knew this girl as a sweetheart. Very, very welcoming. Like, it's just weird how you just look at a person and be like, oh, this girl is so
because you keep saying you knew.
We pray together. We, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
The bottom line, we didn't hurt the baby. The baby wasn't hurt in her care. When the baby was dropped off, the baby had no bruise.
We want to know where the bruise is at. Fuck what the doctors is talking about as far as all that extra shit. Why is he in the situation he in? It happened that night on Sunday. Whatever happened to him, like the nurses and the doctors said, it happened that day. And it was in her care. That's not no overnight stuff. That shit happened right then and there. Everything is fresh. Fresh. They're not even worried about the THC levels. They is, but at the same time, they worried about...
That's the least of the concerns.
That's the least of the concern. They worried about what happened.
Okay, we're going to stop the video there. I appreciate you all for tuning in and conversing with me. Now, as the auntie said, keep the baby in your prayers. We're going to continue to next Wednesday. I'm going to let this play out the rest of this week. I'm going to make sure I stay on the case because Mark is always on the cases and I'm always in his lives being nosy. So as the investigation goes on, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. So as the investigation goes on, we're going to continue to follow this. I'm not sure when the news comes out, but when that news do come out, I'll make a small video and post it because I haven't been making any videos, but I am going to start making some videos that's going to go along with my discussions to get out there in the algorithm, let people know I'm back out. But this case is going to continue to go on. It's alleged that the babysitter harmed the baby. It is also being said that the mom allegedly hurt the baby. So as we continue to dive into this case here in Detroit, I ask that you do keep the mother, the baby, and even the babysitter all in your prayers. Oh, I'm being nosy, y'all. I'm getting notifications, but I'm going to get up out of here tonight. I appreciate everyone for tuning in to Opinionated News Station. This segment is called Open Discussion Detroit. And the discussion is spelled like that for a reason, because Detroit is dysfunctional sometimes. So I spelled discussion like that on purpose, you all. I'm not slow. I know how to spell discussion. I just want to let y'all know that. But I'm going to play my little couple of songs and get out of here. You all have a safe night, a nice night. Love on your babies, love on your moms, love on your your husbands, love on anybody that you love. Hold them tight, because tomorrow is not promised. So as I get out of here, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by Opinionated News Station. If you're not already a traffic jammer, hit that notification bell. Hit the subscribe button. Become a traffic jammer so you don't miss the discussions. I'm here Monday through Friday. Anytime. You can find me anytime between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. here at an Opinionated News Station. So please be safe. Try to tune in. And if you did not hit the like button when you came in, please hit it on your way out. I will ask that you do stick around for the next 4 minutes. Listen to the songs. They breathe life. And you all have a nice night.
Yeah. Detroit nice, man. Too many kids left in the dark. Who gon' save them? Mama in the kitchen, but she ain't cooking meals. Just warming up a needle while the baby catch chills. Crib full of roaches, heat cut off. Shorty 5 years old, already feeling lost. Big sis working, but it ain't no job. She just trying to make rent, doing things that rob her of her soul, but she holding it in. She rocking her brother to sleep once again. Cold streets, cold nights, cold hearts, no lights. Babies cry, no reply. Mama gone, so tight. Who gon' love them? Who gon' care? Or is love lost in the smoke-filled air? Filled air, filled air. Empty fridge, stomach growling like a beast. Heard a knock at the door, wasn't love, it was police. They took mama out, cuffs tight on her wrist. Said she left the kids starving and they couldn't take risks. Now little man in the back seat, tears rolling down. Ain't nobody there when he look around. New house, new bed, but the pain still stay. He just another number in the foster way. Cold streets, cold nights, cold hearts, no lights. Babies cry, no reply. Mama gone, so tight. Who gon' love them? Who gon' care? Or is love lost in the smoke-filled air? Filled air, filled air, filled air. Nah, this ain't just music, this real life. These kids ain't numbers, they futures, they light. But the system ain't saving them, the streets ain't raising them. Somebody gotta change it for the cold keep taking them. Boy grew up, now he running with the crew. Ain't nobody ever taught him what a real man do. He just know hunger, he just know pain. So he load up the Glock, let it bang in the rain. Another life lost, another name on the news. Another young soul never learned how to choose. And mama in the cell with her head hung low, thinking about the son that she never got to know. Cold nights, Detroit. Who gon' save her? You can't make this stuff up. Cause I report from Detroit, better than reality TV. And anything you've ever seen deserves to be in the theaters on the big screen. Thank you for tuning in, Opinionated on the big screen. Thank you for tuning in, Opinionated News to Opinionated News. I think you'll be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as the news will always be here. Because of you, my dreams will come true. Come true. Continue to tune in to Opinionated News. The hottest news on the streets. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can't make this stuff up. Cause a report from Detroit, better than reality TV. And anything you've ever seen deserves to be in the theaters on the big screen. Thank you for tuning in, Opinionated on the big screen. Thank you for tuning in, Opinionated News to Opinionated News. boys, the news will always be here. Because of you, my dreams will come true.